When we talk about samples and populations, we like to distinguish between sample statistics and population parameters. A sample statistic, or statistic for short, is a numerical summary based on a sample. For example, you might say, what's the average weight in a sampled hospital patients in London? That is a statistic or sample statistic. A parameter is a numerical summary of a population. Sometimes we call these population parameters. So for example, the average weight of all hospital patients in London, that is a parameter or population parameter. It's also useful to distinguish between sample size and population size. The idea is that you want to keep track of whether you have a sample of data or population, meaning you collected your data from a census. If your data set is a sample of a population, the number of cases, the total number of rows in your data set or data frame, it's labeled with a lowercase n. If your data set consists of the entire population, then the number of cases is labeled capital N. And this is just so we can remind ourselves whether we're dealing with a population or a sample when we look at our data set. Another note on notation is that sample statistics, meaning numerical summaries from a sample of data, are usually, but not always, expressed in Latin letters. Latin letters are the letters used in English, for example. And here's just one example. If you look at the average from a sample, this is labeled X bar. It's pronounced X bar, just an X with a bar over it. And this is just by convention. Population parameters, in contrast, they're not expressed in Latin letters, but they're generally expressed in Greek letters. So for example, the average from a population is referred to by the Greek letter mu. It's pronounced mu. So you can see that we like to, in general, distinguish between population parameters expressed in Greek letters and sample statistics expressed in Latin letters.